Welcome to the Rivalry of the Week pregame report. I'm Amanda Kuhl for Fox 56 Sports. Tonight, it's a women's and men's doubleheader from Luzerne County Community College as the Trailblazers host Harrisburg Area Community College for Team and Fan Appreciation Day. LCCC competes in the National Junior College Athletic Association Region 19. The women's team is coming into tonight's game after getting their first win of the season last week when they beat Sussex by 14. Coach Willie Miller has built this program into a consistent competitor. Unfortunately, the ladies had their season cut short last year, but with a full roster this year, Luzerne hopes to finish the season strong. Let's head to the Atherton Gym in Nanticoke now for tonight's Region 19 doubleheader. I'll be back at halftime with a breakdown of this weekend's basketball schedule on MyTV. See you then.
Despite a lack of true basketball players, the Luzerne County Community College women's team has struggled with wins this season. But that doesn't mean they don't compete each and every game.
We definitely pick each other up. There's one thing I could say about these girls is they never quit. We could be down by 30, 40, 60 points, and we never ever quit.
Now as the season comes close to the end, these ladies are looking to end the season strong.
I really expect us to win 3, maybe even 4 of our next 6 games. And if we do that, that would be a huge, huge plus for our program.
It's a Region 19 showcase. Harrisburg Area Community College and Luzerne County Community College. Next.
Tasker's back in, and he comes right in. Pop shot, got it. But man, you can't miss.
Finding the hole. I don't know how, but it's his night.
Fox 56 Sports presents the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV WQMY.
Comes out of the locker room in fuego. He's on fire.
We are inside the James T. Atherton Gymnasium on the campus of Luzerne County Community College for a Region 19 doubleheader between the Hawks of Harrisburg area and the Trailblazers from Luzerne County. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bob I, joined courtside by my partner tonight, Doug Walsh. Amanda Kuhl will join us shortly. Doug, let's talk about Luzerne first. They won their first game of the year a week ago. A team that's playing better, and Bailey Taylor, main reason why.
Bailey Taylor gets 9 points a game, 7 rebounds. She leads the team in field goal percentage. She's going to have to score tonight if Luzerne wants to have a chance.
Another girl out of Northwest is Olivia Peastrack. She needs a big game too as well.
They've played together for years, her and Taylor. They're from Northwest. She's a freshman. She's the workhorse on the team. She started every game. They're both going to have to exceed expectations tonight.
This is a rematch from a December 1st game in which Harrisburg area won pretty convincingly, Doug. So what are the keys to the game first for the Hawks?
First of all, Bob, Harrisburg, they have good balance. Everybody averages 2 or 3 assists a game. They're going to have to continue to do that. They only give up 46 points a game. They want to keep that number in check tonight. And they also have to limit their turnovers. They're averaging 24 a game. That's too many for the college level. On the other side of the coin, if you're Luzerne, you've got to drive the ball to the basket, an offensive rebound. You've got to find ways to score, and you're going to have to contest shots a little bit better. 46% from the field, the opponents are shooting. That's too high.
It's Fan Appreciation Night inside the gymnasium tonight. We expect a big crowd here at Luzerne County Community College. The opening tip and the starting lineups are on the way.
This is a Fox 56 Sports presentation on MyTV WQMY.
We are back in Nanticoke, getting set for tonight's junior college doubleheader. First up, the women's team going to take on Harrisburg Area Community College. Now our national anthem tonight, sung by student Tyler Granson. We'll be singing it here live. And let's join him now for tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
That's Tyler Ransden, a Luzerne County community student, with tonight's national anthem. Here now your starters. First up from the Hawks of Harrisburg area, 7-7 in the league. Overall, I should say, and 6-3 in Region 19. The center will be Too Easy. Forward, Mackenzie Miller. Then at the guard, we'll have Carl Schomper and Paige Miller. For Luzerne County Community College, 1-15 overall, 1-8 in Region 19. One forward, that will be freshman Bailey Taylor. And your guards look like this: Medley, Wolf, Peastrack, and Mitchell. So, Doug, as we saw at Lockhaven, they play quarters now in women's basketball.
Yep, 4 10-minute quarters. Shoot double bonus on the 5th foul. 2 shots. There is no more 1-and-1 in college women.
Your referees tonight: Irving Stevenson, Matt Belts, and Tim Lavelle. This is Taylor up front. And looks like a zone matchup from Harrisburg.
2-3 zone by Harrisburg.
Points are tough to come by for this team, but Precious Medley hits the first bucket.
Banked it in from the top. Harrisburg will play a little faster than Luzerne, Bob. They'll push it up the floor. They will go to a 1-3-1 press and some full court pressure.
The Hawks working in and around outside. Mackenzie Miller hits her first bucket of the night. That's a 2-pointer. We're tied up.
2-2-1 3/4 court after the make.
Taylor in. No good.
The guards on Harrisburg rebound well. Paige Miller with that one.
Kenzie Miller back over to Paige, and their second bucket. I should say that's Brooke Schomper, a freshman out of Millersburg, her first field goal. And it looks like they'll press a little bit. As I mentioned, these two teams did meet in December, and that score was 66-39. Right around where Luzerne's averaging about 39 points per game. They're going to need more tonight to win.
And talking to Coach Miller, too, he said he has to get to 45 or 46, and that's exactly what Harrisburg gives up, is 46. So if those numbers hold true, it should be a tight game.
Olivia Peastrack has the lane and lays it up and in.
Both teams 2 for 2.
She had 18 the other night in that win versus Sussex. 14 the last time these two teams met. First 3-point shot of the night. No good, but the Hawks grab the rebound. Second one is downtown for Paige Miller.
And both teams, Bob, in a 2-3 zone. Harrisburg shoots it a little bit better from beyond the arc.
There's Miller out of GAR, going to be called for traveling.
Yeah, may have gotten away with a carry as well. Coach Vorosky wanted a carry first.
Both teams, they were not really deep benches. 8 players for Harrisburg, 8 for Luzerne.
I think that's another reason why they both play zone, Bob. Stay out of foul trouble.
How about another one from downtown? This one, Schomper. That's her 27th on the season, and it's a 6-point lead.
Well, they came to the game late, but they came ready, didn't they?
Yeah. Backcourt violation. Another turnover. As we mentioned, they do struggle here at Luzerne, just 22 points a game average, but they've been playing better as of late.
A little bit of an unforced error there. Precious Medley lost the handle, and the ball went back court.
Too easy outside to Paige Miller. That's just a 2, but she has 5.
Good inside-outside game. Tuisi's a good passer.
Turnover, another bucket. This is Paige. So a couple turnovers early on.
Yeah, Coach Vorosky said he wants to press full court and 3/4 court.
Ball handler's just not there for Luzerne at this time. One of the reasons why you would press here. Look at it again, the steal.
Here it is again, the steal, and the easy lay-in by Paige Miller. Good anticipation.
Too easy's first shot off the mark. To the ground goes Taylor. No whistle called, and it will be over to Harrisburg.
High post is open. They're going to use Tuisi to pass from the post, inside-outside game. That time she shot.
Big rebound for Tuisi at 5'11" of Harrisburg.
She gets over 8 rebounds a game, Bob. Good job of keeping it above her head, laying it back in.
Piszczak recovers the loose ball. Open shot, no good.
Tuisi with another rebound. She's got a size advantage inside too. They'll probably try to post her up.
Travel called over to Luzerne. They haven't scored in a while. Came out strong, but Luzerne needs a bucket. Couple big turnovers in there.
1-3-1 now. Three-quarter court, almost half court. They may trap when it gets over the timeline.
Right at the half-court line. Medley pulls it down, able to set up.
This is an effort to make Luzerne play faster than they want to play, to force them into early shots.
Taylor, also biggest player for Luzerne, is forced to play outside.
I don't know if that ball hit the rim. I guess it must have. They reset the clock.
Taylor recovers, another possession. Piszczak off the mark early on. Hawks running. Paige Miller no good. Taylor going to be double teamed in the corner to get it out of there, and she can. So with 4:52 remaining in the first quarter, it's been all Hawks here in Nanticoke. We'll see if Luzerne can get back in this one when we return. Do you know a student or fan of tonight's Harrisburg-Luzerne County Community College game? Call them now and tell them they can watch it on the computer, tablet, or smartphone wherever they are. Go to myfoxnepa.com for our high-quality live stream now. We are also being simulcast on Luzerne County Community College Radio, WSFX-FM. That's 89.1 and 105.5. Early on, Doug, adjustments from Luzerne.
They're going to have to handle this pressure a little bit better, Bob. They're a little weak handling the ball, and they're going to have to get some better offensive looks.
Right down the lane, but Tuisi's there, big board. Taylor unable to get in there for Luzerne. Have to box her out. Better defense, but again, Schomper, second three of the night, hits it from downtown.
They pass well from inside the post.
Turnover, another one for Miller. And Luzerne hasn't scored since, I'd say, the 6-minute mark.
Pressure's too much for them.
So Paige scores again. She had 9 the last time these two teams met. Her high on the year for Paige Miller. 16 versus Penn State York, and she's going to be well on her way to that tonight. She already has
she almost has that
11.
now.
Yeah, she has 11.
Oh, she does have 11.
Yeah. I have her at 11. So now let's see Luzerne, 10 on the shot clock, can run their offense and get a good look at the basket. Yeah, Piszczak's going to be fouled by Tuisi. That's actually her first foul of the evening.
Taylor's going to have to look to score, Bob. She's kind of not looking to score, but if Luzerne's going to get back in this, she's going to have to put the ball in the basket.
Medley's shot, no good.
You don't mind that look. That was a good look off the inbounds pass.
Harrisburg right at that mark of making the playoffs. 6-3 in the region. A high rainbow shot, no good. So Harrisburg playing for the playoffs. Luzerne just trying to end the season strong.
They're finding their way, Luzerne, Bob.
Fouled from behind.
All of these girls for Luzerne, according to Coach Miller, they work 20 hours a week. You know, basketball isn't their priority. They're just here enjoying the college experience. And
Schomper with the foul for Harrisburg. That's their team's second, so 19-point lead for the Hawks.
Rebecca Wolf checks into the lineup.
She's number 50. 55 is also in the game for Luzerne. Yakumovich out of Wyoming Valley West, the freshman.
Good job by Hope Sheets backing it out. It wasn't there. Set up your offense.
Maybe a walk there, not called. Harrisburg does a nice job moving the ball around. And this will go right over to the Hawks.
Yeah, they have good spacing, Bob, too. But they have the floor balanced very well. You don't see two people in one spot.
Right inside, nice pass underneath. And laying it up and in is Hope Sheets out of Mechanicsburg.
Yeah, they just X the two post people. Found Sheets on the block.
Luzerne struggled the other day, last Saturday against Valley Forge, also scoring in the first half. They lost that game 70-37. They're also struggling here now to find the basket. Execution, key there.
Yeah, they have trouble scoring the basketball.
Inside shot not good by Yakumovich. And here come the Hawks of Harrisburg.
Priscilla Mitchell with the hand up in the face. Good defense.
Spin in the lane, no good. Medley gonna try to force the issue a little bit. She gets it back with 15 on the shot clock. And it's tied up. Mitchell had it tied up, and we'll have mass substitutions now for both teams.
Bob, Harrisburg a lot more aggressive on the defensive end, pressuring the guards out on top, making it difficult for them to get into their offense.
Olivia Smith for Harrisburg is in number 3. Yolanda Oliveras, a freshman, number 41, in for Luzerne.
Fresh out of the Dominican Republic.
Yep. Foul underneath the basket is no good. I think we have a charge. Yep, charge.
Yeah, I think she was set. Irving Stevenson said that the defense was set, and Peastrack bowled her over.
It'll be his first foul. But you like the aggressiveness, though. She's looking to score, and that's what you need.
Yeah, they have to drive the ball to the basket. They have to try to get through the foul line, get some easy baskets.
Work the shot. Back of the rim. No good, but again, a good offensive board by the Hawks. They owned that most of the night. Another one underneath, and Miller gets 2 more. She is 13 now.
Olivia Smith with an offensive rebound. Miller with an offensive rebound put back.
Taylor now forcing no foul.
I like it, though. She's got to try to score.
Paige Miller, good passing underneath, and can't get the bucket for Smith for Harrisburg. So under 20 to play in the first quarter. It's been all Harrisburg area. And Luzerne will have another chance to score.
12 seconds.
Locked on 4 for most of the quarter, unable to find the basket.
They got a good look last time on the inbounds. Let's see what happens here.
Didn't get that pass in deep enough. Sheets. has it. And time will expire without a shot taken at the end. But it's been all the Hawks of Harrisburg in the first quarter. They lead by 23 in Nanticoke.
This is a Fox 56 sports presentation on MyTV WQMY.
There you see assistant Corey Cannon in. Willie Miller, the head coach behind him for Luzerne. They trail 27-4. Haven't scored really since the 6-minute mark near there in the first quarter, Doug. And again, just unable to execute, unable to get good shots off.
Yeah, Bob, we said in the opening that they have to find ways to score, and so far they have not done that. They have to drive the ball to the basket. You're going to have to offensive rebound if you want easy shots, and they're not doing that as well. Harrisburg, on the other hand, they are limiting their turnovers. They have good balance. They're sharing the basketball, and their defense is outstanding so far.
So Harrisburg has showed up a little bit late, as Doug said. They're here around 5:30. And well, they came to play.
They were ready when they got here.
They definitely were ready. And they're a different team than Luzerne saw back December 1st as well. Obviously more improved and looking to make a run in the Region 19 playoffs. They won the other day against Camden 64-39. And before that, it was a loss to Northampton 97-54. And they also lost to Lackawanna before that 97-51. So right in the middle of the mix is Harrisburg.
They're starting to play better of late, Bob.
Last year,
finding their way, finding the combinations that they like, and playing well together.
P-Strack shot, no good, but nice rebound inside. And they get a bucket out of it for Oliveris.
Ariana Drayton with the offensive rebound, just what we said they needed to do. She's got good size, Ariana.
Taken away by Mitchell, and she has it immediately taken back by Schomper.
Schomper's quick.
Long range taken, no good. Good box out by P-Strack.
Drayton got a piece of that one too to get the rebound.
Harrisburg now going to lay off the press a little bit, up big. And here is Olivia P-Strack averaging 7.6 points per game. She did have 18 the other day against Sussex in that win last week. 14 the last time these two teams met. So need to run it. Oliveris got caught dribbling, but a nice job at least getting the jump ball called. It'll be Trailblazers ball out of bounds.
See if they can get something out of the. There's only 3 on the clock, so they have to get something quick. And they got it.
They did. Great shot by Drayton, who that doesn't average any points. That may be her first 2 points of the year.
She's doing a nice job. She's got 2 rebounds and a basket. Then she got her hand on another rebound.
Freshman out of Northwest, so a couple buckets for Luzerne.
They got a good feeder program here from Northwest. P-Strack, Taylor, Drayton.
So now Harrisburg off the mark a little bit. So 4 in a row for Luzerne. Let's see if they can get back in this one a little bit.
Harrisburg giving some other people some playing time.
P-Strack around. She'll take it in if she can. Looking for the foul, and she gets it. 2 shots for number 24. Foul is going to go against Kelsey Stein.
P-Strack, you see, taking the ball to the basket. Draws the foul.
So we'll take a quick timeout. 7:50 on the clock, and Luzerne's got a couple buckets. Can they come make a comeback? We'll find out when we come back. So it's Harrisburg Area Community College. The Hawks up big right now over Luzerne, Doug, and but a couple buckets in a row now for the Trailblazers. Willie Miller called timeout. He saw something he wants to put into motion.
He wants to get the drive to the basket a little bit more. He just told P-Strack that's a good job taking that ball to the basket. Coach Faratsky on the other side didn't like his second team's effort in there, so he's kind of gone back with the 3 or 4 of the starters.
So we come back. P-Strack will go to the foul line for the first time this evening, shooting just around 45%, 28 for 62, but nice strong move to the basket before the break and see if she can get 2 here.
See if you drive the ball to the basket and your offensive rebound, Bob, you get to the foul line.
So our first one is off the mark so early on. Second one, can't get the friendly roll. And here comes Harrisburg.
Tuisi with another rebound. That's about 6. She'll have a field day today. They're off the boards.
Miller looking for the give and go. Didn't see it. Just thrown up for the 30-second clock ended. See if Taylor now will force it, and couldn't find Drayton.
Paige Miller steps into the passing lane with another steal. Trying to post up Olivia Smith the last 2 times down the floor.
Nice defense from Olivia P-Strack. So they'll set it up with P-Strack out top. P-Strack doing a nice job using her body to shield off the defender.
Hope Sheets with the pressure out on top.
30-second shot clock in women's college basketball. And they'll have a shot clock violation as P-Strack threw it up. So Precious Medley now out of GAR High School in for Willie Miller's team.
Good defense that time by Harrisburg. Forced a ill-advised shot late in the clock. They had to throw it up. Looked at Tuisi on the high post. Sooner or later, he'll go inside to her.
Nice crowd on hand, filing in. Men's game to follow. And first foul of the night, of this quarter, I should say, for Luzerne. It's going to go against Bailey Taylor.
Kelsey Stein, good pass by Tuisi. She's good. Finds Stein down low. And there's the foul by Taylor.
Stein's first one is good. 53% foul shooter on the season.
She was on the line practicing before the game.
Well, it's paid off. It's paid off.
She has good form, though. That's good form.
2 in a row for her.
Good ball rotation.
Out of Donaldson, Pennsylvania. Now Medley back in. Maybe the best ball handler they have. Taylor, too, out front.
Paige Miller dogging them outside.
Blocked away and taken away by Paige. She finds Schomper, lays it up and in.
Another great defensive play by Paige Miller.
So they break the press there. See if they can execute the offense.
And the problem is P-Strack has to do everything. She's got to handle the ball. She's directing traffic. She's got to score. Somebody's got to give her some help.
Bailey Taylor, leading scorer, doesn't have anything yet to speak of. Jump ball called quickly as P-Strack stole it, and we'll go over to Harrisburg.
She's the workhorse, P-Strack. That's what Coach Miller said from the outset, and sure enough, she does everything. Schomper sized it up. Took her time, sized it up, and knocked it down.
Third 3 of the night for the freshman out of Millersburg. 29 on the season now, and she has 12 points in the game.
Luzerne having trouble getting in an offensive set.
Foul out front.
Brooke Schomper with the reach in.
So Oliveras will return for Luzerne, as will Mackenzie Miller out of Camp Hill, number 10 for Harrisburg.
So far, their best offenses come off the inbounds plays. Let's see what happens here.
Like to get Taylor into the game more. Really hasn't attempted any shots, I don't think.
Yeah, look how far they're pushing her out, Bob. She's out 25 feet from the basket. The guards are doing a good job at Harrisburg. You're keeping her away from the basket.
They need to set a screen out front, get her freed up a little bit. Maybe an adjustment they have to make at the half. So we're under 5 to play. The second quarter has been all Hawks since quarter number 1. Downtown for Stein, her first field goal. She has 5 points.
That's 5 points in the last 2 trips.
Coming up at the half, Amanda Kuhl will speak to President Thomas Leary of Luzerne County Community College. And then game number 2 will be the men's game between the Hawks and the Trailblazers. High scoring affair last time.
Just as you said, Bob, there's Taylor trying to take the ball to the basket. Good shot, just didn't go.
Miller sets her feet out the top, can't get it, and another offensive board for the Hawks.
Tuisi got her hand on it, knocked it out to the top of the key.
And Oliveras pulls it down.
Kelsey Stein not shy.
Taylor is a little bit too tall. She can't get the get the ball as Oliveras will obvious push.
She made her presence known, didn't she? Mackenzie Carl, here you see it again. Mackenzie Carl looking like, hey, what's going on here?
Maybe a little frustration setting in for the Trailblazers.
Yeah,
it's tough, you know. You're playing a lot better as of late. You win one last week, and you think you might have a shot, and then next thing you know, you're turning the ball over and can't get defensive boards, and you're down.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating, I'd say, for Luzerne. Yeah. Tuisi trying to, she's posting up, she's wide open inside.
But Willie Miller does like this team, and hopefully they'll stay together next year. No box out, and laying it up and in is Paige Miller, and she's having a career night.
She came in all the way from the top of the key for that rebound, an easy lay-in.
She has 6 2-point field goals and a 3-pointer. Blocked away. Oliveras has 4. Good defense, and we'll have a foul going against the Hawks. That'll be Yakumovic, doing a nice job grabbing the board.
Yeah, Mackenzie Carl whacked around the arm, 95 feet from the basket.
So Drayton returns, number 54 for the Trailblazers.
Paige Miller again with full court pressure.
Medley kind of throws it up and gets their own rebound.
Drayton,
Taylor now.
Yeah. Drayton kept that one alive.
And I think it will go against Oliveras, probably off her foot. So we're under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Been all Harrisburg, and we'll take a timeout on the floor. 30-second call by Harrisburg. We'll stay right here.
I think Bailey Taylor heard what you said, Bob. She's being a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end the last couple of possessions, which is what they need, Luzerne, certainly. They have to find ways to score.
Well, I think everyone can hear what we're saying. We're right on court, and we're in a small gym. and it's very quiet. So a lot of people listening, not only on TV, but also here in the gymnasium.
Do you want to get into this timeout right here?
we might be able to. Also coming up at the half, well, take a look at the Golden Gloves quarterfinals, which will come to the Steamtown Mall in Scranton in March. We'll have that story as Amanda Kuhl will join us at halftime.
Corey Cannon, assistant coach, drawing some things up in the huddle for Luzerne.
Corey, one-time boxer in the area. Played a little basketball.
I don't think I want to mess with him.
No. Yeah, get the ball out. Here's Medley now.
Drayton with another rebound. She's a good rebounder.
Saw Taylor out of the corner of her eye and led her a little bit too much.
I like the aggressiveness, though. They got to try to get easy baskets. At least they're looking up the floor. Drayton got the rebound, kicked it to the outlet, trying to get an easy bucket in transition. Luzerne in a 1-2-2 or a 3-2 zone now, trying to cut off the high post.
Mackenzie Miller finally gets into the act, so all 5 starters have scored. 7 of the 8 players have scored for Harrisburg. The only one that has not, Olivia Smith. There's a nice move down low, and finally Bailey Taylor gets on the board. Hoop of the harm. She'll go to the line for the 3-point play.
Nice drop step left. Good post up. Good find by Medley.
So, freshman out of Northwest shooting 55% from the line. Would like to hit this one, and she does.
Good rotation, good form on the foul shot. Harrisburg pushing it up the floor.
Off the mark, Miller. But a big offensive board again for Harrisburg. And Taylor has time. Shot clock is off. They can wait for the last shot here in the first half.
Now, if you're Harrisburg, you don't want to commit a foul because they're going to go to the bonus.
Oh, shot taken and made by Julie Yakimovich. Freshman out of Valley West, 2 in a row for Luzerne. Harrisburg. Foul with 2 seconds left. Miller at 5'4" has done a nice job on the board.
She's having a full game set of stats here in only the first half.
Out of Halifax, Pennsylvania. This is the first. She's a 62% shooter on the year. Been to the line 32 times on the season.
Now be careful you don't foul on this rebound. There's only 2 seconds to go if you're Harrisburg.
Can't hit the second, and too easy over the back. Maybe could have been called, but it's not, and the last shot does not fall. So Harrisburg comes into Nanticoke, and they open up a huge lead over Luzerne. And that's our halftime score, 41-15. When we return, it's Amanda Kuhl, who's here to interview the Luzerne County Community College president. That's when we return on MyTV.
Welcome back to the Atherton Gymnasium in Nanticoke. At the half, Harrisburg Area Community College women's team leads the Luzerne County Community College team 41-15 in tonight's Region 19 doubleheader. Welcome back, guys. I'm Amanda Kuhl, and tonight I'm joined by LCC President Thomas Leary. Tom, you've been here for quite a while. Talk about how long you've been here and some of the success you've had at LCC.
Well, I've been here for about 30 years, a thoroughly enjoyable 30 years. I've served in a variety of capacities, and now I have the privilege of serving as president. This is my 8th year. So I've seen a lot of the growth and the development of the college, and tonight, even though our girls are behind, they're playing really hard, and it's great to be here tonight. And it's great to have you here, Amanda, and the station.
Thank you for having us. Let's talk about some of the things that you're most proud of here at the college.
Well, I think the greatest asset we offer is the fact that we're the largest college in the region, because more and more young people and adult learners, our average age is 28, choose Luzerne County Community College as the start of their, in many instances, of their education. So what I have seen is the fact that we are play such an integral role in the community in higher education, but there's so many people who come here that literally fulfill their dreams, some dreams that they never thought they had a chance of pursuing, and they can do it through Luzerne County Community College.
What is it that sets LCCC apart from other schools?
I really believe that it's the environment. This is a really caring and supportive place. I mentioned that we're the largest college, but we have small classes. Our faculty are teachers, and our faculty really care about our students' success. So literally, we see many people come here who think they're going to start and maybe take a couple of courses, and because of what they find here, they stay and they finish their degree, and in many instances, they transfer to four-year colleges and universities, or they go out into the workforce. 85% of our graduates remain right here in northeastern Pennsylvania. So the nurses, the dental hygienists, the electricians, the plumbers, the teachers, so many of them are graduates of Luzerne County Community College. It's really a community college.
What an awesome thing you're doing here. Any future plans for the university, for the college, excuse me, and any growth?
Well, in the last few years, we have really expanded opportunities by establishing a health sciences center and a culinary institute in the downtown city of Nanticoke, which has really tied together the community and the college. We are also very proud of the fact that our expansion has led to the opportunities in areas such as Shamokin, Berwick, Hazleton, and Wilkes-Barre to have centers in those areas for students. And about 2,000 students collectively are pursuing their education, which makes education very accessible in those regions. Our next move is into Lackawanna County, where we will establish a dedicated site so that the people who do not have a community college in that region, they will now have the same opportunities that exist here and at our other dedicated sites.
Mr. Leary, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Amanda, very much.
We'll be right back after this break, and Harrisburg Area Community College is leading the Luzerne County girls. We'll be back.
We are back inside the James T. Atherton Gymnasium on the campus of Luzerne County Community College. This is junior college basketball, Region 19 style, in the robber of the week. Harrisburg leading this one big at the half. Bob-eyed Doug Walsh courtside. And Doug, let's take a look at some quick highlights if we can. Up first for Luzerne, there's a couple.
Yeah, you see the early on the bank shot by Precious Medley, and then the lefty runner by Peastrack. Good hands on the ball there by Yakumovich, kept it alive for Oliveris.
And that was Taylor there, her only field goal, and then a big one by Drayton. But this has been all Harrisburg early on. They've hit from just about every point on the court.
Yeah, Paige Miller, that was a three-pointer for her. Brooke Schomper's got 3 threes. Steal here by Paige. She's got 15 points and 3 steals just in the first half alone, so she's putting up some good numbers.
Every starter has scored for the Hawks. The only player that has not scored is Olivia Smith, number 3 so far for Harrisburg. So now if you're Luzerne, you're Willie Miller, what are you trying to get out of this half?
Well, you want to try to get your kids to play hard. You want to try to work on some things. Looks like they're screening up in the high post already, trying to get some better looks. Trying to get Taylor the basketball, obviously. She's got to score.
Medley gets an offensive board, and Olivia Peastrack will set it back up.
A little bit more organization this first possession. Hitting, going through. Good floor balance.
Maybe some nerves early on with the TV cameras and the spotlight on as Peastrack puts it right in. Her second field goal, she has 4.
Good find on the high post. Good drive by Peastrack. The northwest connection, Taylor to Peastrack.
Going back to that the first half, Luzerne's actually on a 5-0 run. And that's broken quickly underneath by Schomper. She is 15 now.
Yeah, strong to the basket, Brooke Schomper. Again, pressuring out on top, forcing Luzerne out higher than they want to be. Trying to get the ball into Peace Track, but another good defensive play. Mackenzie Carl on the steal.
Here comes Medley out. It's got numbers if she pushes it. Finds Taylor. And Taylor's blocked, but I think out of bounds, and a foul on the call.
Yeah, Irving Stevenson has a foul on the shot. Good job by Precious Medley. Pushed the ball up the floor. Knew she had Bailey Taylor on her left.
So Taylor goes to the line. She made her only free throw of the first half. That was late in the second quarter. And she makes this one with nice rotation.
Yeah, she's got good rotations. Her hands spread. Her hand underneath the ball. She's a good foul shooter.
And she had 24 against Sussex in their win last week. And 20 against Harrisburg in December 1st. And obviously they had scouted her.
Yeah, they need her to score tonight, that's for sure. Again, Tuisi on the high post, and she passes well out of it.
And then box her out as Tuisi lays it up and in.
Tough to keep her off the glass. She comes from the high post.
That was Mike Vorosky, the first year coach of the Hawks, as they lead 45-19.
Spacing, they tell. Willie Miller said spacing. They got good spacing.
Taylor had it, didn't want to look for her shot. Peace Track's offensive board, no good. Here come the Hawks.
Not a bad possession, though, for Luzerne. They got a good shot and a good offensive rebound. They got two that they could have made.
Playing a little tighter defense. Too easy, no good. Taylor, good rebound. She'll look to push out of the rebound. Straight down the lane, no good. No call.
It's unfortunate. She made a great move. It just didn't fall for her.
Going to go the other ways. Peace Track causes the offensive foul.
Good job by Peace Track. She stood there with her hands up. Here she is. She coming down. She gets positioned straight up with the hands. And
you know,
little flop, little acting job, but you get the call at home.
And you know, Coach Vorosky, you can't argue this. You're up big in the game. You're not going to make any arguments now.
Yeah. He didn't like the call, but he didn't say anything. You're right. You're right. The guards on top of the zone, pressure out high.
Force inside and a foul. Going to go against Sheets, her first.
You see, it's unfortunate for Luzerne, Bob. They don't have anybody like Tuisi on the high post for Harrisburg. They don't have anybody that they can put on the high post for Luzerne. That's where they're susceptible. Another steal by Miller.
Yeah, Paige Miller going to go in the left hand probably, and she does. And now, how about two more for her? She's 17 now.
She's going to have a nice bus ride home.
Yeah, that's her season high. Peace Track's going to just take it down the lane and going to be called for a travel. Good defense by the Hawks.
Mackenzie Miller stood there and took it. She comes up limping a little bit. Peace Track's limping a little bit as well.
I think she hurt herself on that. Too easy there, easy lay-in. 6 for Samantha Too easy, freshman out of Harrisburg.
Dare I say it's too easy for too easy?
You could dare, but you just said it. Coming up next, the Hawks and Trailblazers will go at it. Men's turn following this game. Should be an up and down game throughout.
Trying to post up Taylor inside. Kelsey Stein checks back in for Tuisi, picked up the foul.
Good find, but Wolf unable to make the shot. Another easy one for the Hawks.
Hope Sheets in transition.
Yes, Sheets has 4 now. Didn't play in the first half of the season, joined the club late.
Schomper with all kinds of pressure out on top.
Medley shot off the mark.
Not a bad shot, though. You don't mind that if you're Luzerne. Wide open look.
Now catching fire, Schomper, and the Hawks again extending this lead as they have 10 in a row. 10-0 run now for Harrisburg area.
Bailey Taylor looking over to the sideline, needs a break.
So 4:50 and change left in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout on my TV at Hall Harrisburg in Nanticoke. Hey, believe it or not, the 58th annual Daytona 500 is coming to this February. Fox 56 is your home for the Great American Race. So NASCAR living on here over on Fox 56. Back here inside the Atherton Gymnasium. It's been all Harrisburg area. They're on a 10-0 run.
Corey Cannon in there, leading the charges of Luzerne. Luzerne sticking with the 2-3 zone.
Downtown for Harrisburg. They can put some points up. They scored 107 against the Community College of Philadelphia. They put up 61 against Penn State York, 66 last time against Luzerne, 77 against Philadelphia, and 64 against Camden. So they can put the points up if need be, and they've scored a lot tonight.
Yeah, they're probably going to get to 70-75 tonight, too.
Just in the third quarter, Medley to the hole, foul on the floor, and that should be the 5th foul on Harrisburg area. It's going to go against Stein, her 3rd. 2 shots now. Looks like Medley will go to the line. Look at it again.
Yeah, good job taking the ball to the basket. If you take the ball to the basket, you get to the foul line.
Using the old banker, Rooney puts it in.
Maybe she does that on purpose because she banked the first one at the start of the game. A little unusual. I think she's trying to do it,
I do too. Makes 1 out of 2, but Harrisburg's going to push it.
Kenzie Miller runs it down in the corner.
Medley, nice job, defense on the cut.
If you're Luzerne here, careful. They may have a quick hitter for an inbounder three-point shot.
They get it in quick, no foul called, and Peacetrack has it. It's going to step out of bounds and will go over to Harrisburg.
Coach Miller looking to get his team on the foul line.
Inside, Stein again. Stay Harrisburg ball on the possession. Even 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Jump ball. This one will go over to the Trailblazers.
Good defense there by Luzerne.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere to go with the drive. See, now you have to have somebody in the middle of the floor here with this high pressure.
Medley in, blocked out, and it will stay Luzerne ball underneath. 16 on the shot clock, and we have a substitution now as Smith will check in, number 3. Schomper out And here's the ball knocked out of bounds clearly by Harrisburg.
I like what Medley's doing those last couple of trips. She's tried to take the ball to the basket.
And an ill-advised pass by Mitchell. A couple girls from this team. We talked to Willie Miller last week. And really no basketball experience coming in. And, you know, when you have to teach it from the ground level up, it's tough.
You know, and that's why he said he plays zone too, because it's easier for the girls to grasp it. And what he said is the last 2-3 weeks, the girls that have not played are starting to get a little bit of the idea of what's going on and how to do things. So that's why they got to win. They're getting more competitive in all these games. The people who have played so much and know the game don't have to do as much. Good rebound by Taylor.
Taylor going to force it, though. No one back for her to pass to, and finally gets it over half court.
Good ball movement.
And up and in for Yakumovic. That's her second field goal.
Good possession there for Luzerne. Stayed spaced, moved the ball, found the open jumper.
Stein, the big move.
Good find by Kelsey
Goes
Stein.
out of bounds. Coming up in between quarters, we'll talk to Mike Latrella, the men's coach. His team going to take on Harrisburg area. Following this one. Taken away by Sheets. And she lays it up and in. 6 for Hope Sheets.
It's a good defender. Gets in the passing lane, pressures the ball. Good anticipator. There's that high post we were talking about, Bob.
Medley definitely trying to use the bank shot wherever she can.
Yakumovic getting some good possessions there at the high post.
Drayton in there as well. And right into the hands of Smith. We will foul on the floor against Medley.
Good hustle by Paige Miller to run that down. That ball was well on its way out of bounds. Foul doesn't hurt you. It's only the team's first with 2 minutes to go in the quarter.
Oh, going to go the other way. Stein on the cut. Pushed someone. She's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, she might have bumped Oliveras in the back going for that ball.
Taylor inside, and Luzerne trying to run a play. Peace Track's just going to push her way in. Got some
Hope Sheets.
Yep. Got pushed a little bit. Sheets' second foul and 2 shots coming now for Olivia Peastrack out of Northwest. And why not? Try to push it, get the foul, you get to the line.
2 immovable forces going at each other there.
So you only get 5 fouls per quarter now. And she makes this one. It's her first good free throw of the night. Just 5 points for her, and immediately Tweezy checks in.
Peastrack with a good drive. Sheets had to foul her.
This is the second. No one picking up the ball as Mackenzie Miller was going right to the basket.
That's what Coach Miller's yelling at her too. You got to get in front of her.
Mackenzie Carl, number 10, takes it out of bounds. And they'll look for her in the corner. She sets her feet and misses the 3.
There's the quick hitter for the inbounder for Mackenzie Carl. Good look there, just didn't fall.
90 to play in quarter number 3 here in Nanticoke. Amanda Kuhl with Mike Latrella coming up in between quarters.
Too easy, good passer out of the high post.
And that time Carl finds the twine. Hits 2, she has 4. Freshman out of Camp Hill.
Too easy's a good passer out of the post. Gets 3 or 4 assists a game from the high post.
Ten on the shot clock now.
Sheets again on the trying to guard P-Strack.
Smith the foul, and Alvarez just takes it away from her. Finds Taylor, and Taylor forces her way in. Saves it, and they have time if they want to take it. 20 on the clock. Alvarez off the mark.
Well, she worked real hard to get that rebound. She said, I think I'll shoot it. Looks like she's hurting a little bit. They got hit in the stomach on that scrum for the ball.
So Luzerne sets up the zone. Harrisburg like to score here at the end of the quarter.
Yep, 5 on the clock.
Carl in, and the foul is going to be called. And they're going to call shooting foul.
Alvarez.
That's her third, and going to the line, Mackenzie Carl.
Coach Miller didn't like it. Less than a second on the game clock, and you fouled her. Put her on the line.
Literally less than a second. 0.9 here, and they've missed the first.
Caught a break there because Mackenzie Carl's a 75% foul shooter.
She had 25 points against Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Of course, they scored over 100 in that game, and that should do it. And the third quarter's in the books here in Nanticoke. Harrisburg area continues to lead Luzerne. We're headed to quarter number 4.
This is a Fox 56 sports presentation on MyTV WQMY.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter here at LCCC. The women's team is just wrapping up, and next up is the men's, and I'm joined by LCCC men's head coach Mike Latrella. Coach, you need a couple big wins here at the end of the season to make a big playoff run.
Yes, we do, and fortunately the team is playing very strong at this time. We're beginning to come together. We're playing very fluid, getting up and down the court, and I'm looking forward to an exciting game tonight. I think you came to the right place.
What can we expect to see from your squad out here on the hardwood?
What we're trying to do is we're a fast-paced team. Instead of slowing the game down, we like to go as quick as we can, get up and down the floor. We have some very good three-point shooters, so I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Plus, hopefully, we'll play some good defense as well, give them one contested shot, and then move on.
Coach, talk to me about how long you've been here at LCC and what was your path to getting to LCCC to coach?
This is my second year here. I started coaching, as a lot of coaches do, when my son Michael was in grade school. I volunteered to help, and then the next year, all of a sudden, I'm the head coach, and it just mushroomed from there. I moved on. I coached in high school, also having an AAU organization, the NEPA Warriors that we had, and I was fortunate enough to get this position, and I'm very, very happy here at Luzerne.
Coach, talk to me about your goals for this year. Your second year here, you want to build off of last year, but what's the goal for the 2016 season?
Well, we're trying to make the playoffs. At Luzerne, we haven't been in the playoffs in quite some time, so we're right on the verge. We need a couple of more big wins this year. Tonight would be a good win to get us to that plateau, but we're just trying to build Luzerne County's hometown team is what we're trying to look at, and we're out recruiting very hard, but for this year, we want to get to the playoffs and then build from that.
Coach, talking about the recruiting efforts and building the team for next year and the future.
LCC is a great opportunity for any young man. We have open enrollment, so if they graduate, we're able to get them in. It's very inexpensive to come here, and all of your classes transfer. So you come to LCC for 2 years, and then you could go to a Kings or a Wilkes, any place like that. Plus, we play basketball at a high level, and you'll never sit behind juniors and seniors because we don't have any juniors and seniors. So it's, for the right young man, it's a perfect opportunity, and we'd love to have them become part of the Trailblazer family.
Great school, beautiful campus.
Yes,
We'd love to have everybody. Let's head back to the game. Bob, Doug, over to you.
Thank you, Coach. We'll see him in the second game, and Amanda as well. Olivia P-Strack forcing it and gets to the line to shoot 2, makes the first. and has the second now, and gets 2 in a row for the first time this evening.
Good foul shooter, Peastrack.
Better defense there from Luzerne. Harrisburg ball out of bounds, though.
Precious Medley got her hand in the passing lane. Good defense. Again, Harrisburg try to go the inside-outside game, get the ball into Tuisi, and then kick it back out.
Medley going to push now out of the rebound. Does a nice job. Now looking for the open player, and Peastrack will set it up at the top of the key.
Good job by Medley. She realized there was nothing there. Back it out, set up your offense.
Looking for the cutter, wasn't there.
As she anticipated Peastrack was going to keep going, and she did not.
Now Harrisburg just going to work the clock a little bit. Too easy inside, and she forced the pass.
Medley again got her hand in there. Good defense.
See if Luzerne can put a couple of baskets together, back to back. Good move by Taylor, and batted around.
That's what you know, good defense.
Yep. Taylor in again, looking for the foul, couldn't get it.
I like what she's doing though, Taylor, taking the ball to the basket, strong.
A little more aggressive than in the first half. Too easy, no good. And they're going to call a quick jump ball, and it will go over to the Trailblazers.
Good job by Hope Sheets. Knew she had too easy on the block. Quick pass inside.
Well, one thing when I talked to Olivia last week, she said about this team, even though they're down big, which they are, they never give up. And she really liked that about this team. They're going to keep playing to the end and getting better each possession.
Well, and that's what Coach Miller said too. They keep working, they stay with it. They don't quit.
Peastrack looking for the foul, didn't find it. Too easy. Finds an easy 2. She's got a
good job by Sheets.
10. She's got 10 now. Yeah.
Slowed it down. Waited for her teammates to run the floor in the lane. Found her. Good finish by Too Easy.
Yep. Coming up, game number 2, the men. Luzerne won that one early on in December, 105-86. So should see a little bit more points in that game than in this game, and they're going to go up and down the floor.
Yeah, 105-96, I think, was the final. I don't think you'll see any shot clock violations in that game next game.
They can leave the shot clock off.
They might not even have to use it. You're right. Should be a good one, though.
Yeah, scorekeeper in the truck will be busy.
Well, they're both on the, as Coach Latrella said, they're on the bubble for making the playoffs. Anybody who's 500 or better can make the playoffs, so they need 2 out of 5. And Harrisburg is well over 500, so they're looking to get a higher seed. So it's a pretty important game for both teams.
That's 19 for Schomper, out of Millersburg, PA. She did have 23 against Northampton.
Good job by Luzerne putting someone on the high post. Even if you don't give that person the ball, it's a different person every time. It's now Medley, but it opens up the wing. It opens up the pass. You have to play them and guard them. They can't cheat out as high.
Sheets pushing. Paige Miller there for another rebound. One of the smallest girls on the court. She seems to find it all the time.
She has a nose for the ball. Good job by
Priscilla Mitchell. Yeah. Gets her 2. She's a freshman out of Berwick. One of those still learning the game.
She traveled.
Yeah, she did.
She shuffled her feet. Pass was a little bit behind her. She had to reach to get it and shuffled her feet. Good call. Here it is again. We'll see the pass on her back hip. Tough pass to handle.
So Oliveris checks back in. Freshman, number 41. High post. And her shot's off the mark. Right into Bailey's hands, and she can't make it.
You see Medley, though, on the high post. He goes in there. They converge on her. She kicks it back out to the open. Oliveros for a good look. Bailey Taylor with a good rebound.
Has numbers if she wants, and I think Lucerne's getting a little tired now. Hands on the hips. They only have 8 players.
You know, Bob, too, it's hard to practice with 8 players. It's hard to get game-like situations.
That'll be a shot clock violation. And we have a timeout on the floor. 4:25 remaining in this game. But all Harrisburg this evening, Luzerne still fighting. We're back inside the James Atherton Gymnasium, named after the former coach and his son Mark at Crestwood High School. And Luzerne down big in this one to Harrisburg.
I had the privilege of coaching against Coach Jimmy Atherton for years. What a great man and an excellent coach, and he passed that certainly along to his son Mark, who's an excellent coach at Crestwood High School. No matter how we had the luxury of giving scholarships out, and Coach Atherton did not. But every time we played them, he was outmanned a little bit. But boy, every game was snip and tuck, and he was always prepared. Always, his teams always got better. Has always overachieved. Excellent coach.
Another banker. This one, Yakumovic. She's got 6. That's a career high.
Yakumovic's having a high percentage shots tonight. That's 4 on Oliveros, isn't it? She comes back limping again.
Yes, that is 4. You're correct. That will send Paige Miller to the line, the freshman out of Halifax. Add to her 17 already. Season high for her. Puts the first one in.
Here it is again, a drive to the hole. Oh yeah, she mugged her.
See?
Yeah.
You didn't think I was paying attention. Heads up.
Hits the second. So she's got a nice number to go home with, 19.
Good confidence builder for Paige Miller tonight. You know, did a lot of things well. Played great defense. Got in the passing lane. A lot of steals. Hit a 3.
Harrisburg will actually finish their season on Saturday against Lehigh Carbon. And with this win, they'll go to 8-7 overall. 7-3 in the region, which will be good enough for the playoffs.
And more than likely get a host a home playoff game. Jump ball, I do believe, goes to Harrisburg. You know, Coach Miller thought he had to get to 40 tonight to have a chance, and it doesn't look like he's going to get to 40. Harrisburg, on the other hand, is going to get to 70, way over their average.
Almost another bankaroni from Yakumovic. Textbook
pass.
give and go. Schomper, 21 for her.
Good pass. Stein. Strong at all. Peastrack got it.
Peastrack puts it up. I think Stein's looking for a foul. He's looking at the ref like, what are you doing? I'm on the. But you're up by so big that.
Yeah, I think everybody wants to just run this clock out.
Stein looking for the foul again. 2 in a row.
Yakumovic, good rebound. Here comes Medley.
So Bailey Taylor will come in well under her average. Needed to have a big game. And Harrisburg's did a nice job, at least, taking her out.
I kind of feel for her. She struggled. She got some good looks, and they didn't fall, and then they kind of lacked a little confidence after that, but she keeps plugging away.
Peastrack, frustration foul, her second.
Yeah. Bodied out Stein.
A couple subs in now.
You're not coming in here, she said. Bodied her right out of there.
Good job. Good job.
Got good minutes out of Drayton. Good lot of rebounds. Got her hand on some balls.
Nice box out.
Yeah, Rebecca Wolf.
There's another turnover. Unable to handle the ball.
Brooke
A
Schomper
little
stepped
step
right
there.
in, yeah.
Little step by Schomper.
Comes Taylor.
See if Taylor wants to take it in.
Has Wolf on the side, yep.
Hits the rim at least, and no good by Yakimovic, looking to get 8.
A little disappointed. She had a face of disgust after missing that one. Downtown by Stein. She lets it fly.
So we're under a minute to play here.
Oh, nice move by Taylor.
Oh, can't get it to go.
See, that's the story of her night. You know, good moves, strong to the basket, and the ball just will not fall in the hoop for her. Sometimes you have those nights. Sometimes they fall, sometimes they don't. Tonight does not fall for her.
Nope.
Nice turnaround jumper. Mackenzie Miller.
So Miller adds to it a little bit. She'll finish with 6. Coach Miller looking for a final good possession of the game. It's the little victories. You didn't get that one, and that should about do it. 11 seconds remaining. We'll talk to Coach Miller coming up in our Northwoods Nissan post-game show. Here's Coach Borowski says, don't even think about it. Keep the final at this. And Harrisburg will pick up win number 8. So the final score, the Hawks win it 71-31 over the Trailblazers as Luzerne falls to 1-16 on the season. When we come back, it's our Northwoods Nissan post-game show, as I mentioned, and then we'll get you set for the men's game here in Nanticoke.
This is a Fox 56 sports presentation on MyTV WQMY.
So Luzerne falls in this one by 40, and Coach Willie Miller now with Amanda Kuhl in our Northwoods Nissan postgame show. Amanda?
Thanks, Bob. Coach, a tough loss tonight, but how do you get this team back on track and get them focused for the last 3 games of the season?
Well, we've played hard all year long, and tonight was no exception. We played hard again, but our main goal now is to finish off the season on a good note, and we have 3 games, and they're all winnable coming up.
Talk to me about their resilience and what they've had throughout the year, the ability to bounce back.
Well, starting off, I have 8 girls, and all 8 of them work 25 hours a week. They come to practice, they show up for our games. So basically, what I'm saying is there's no time for them to go in the wrong direction. These girls are going in the right direction as far as I'm concerned.
Coach, thank you so much. Good luck with the rest of your season. Bob, Doug, back to you.
Well, thank you, guys. And here is what Luzerne will face the rest of the season. Coach Miller very optimistic that his team can pull out a couple victories. We'll see that shortly. And, College of Philadelphia, easily, that's a winnable game. And the 2 other ones as well.
Yeah, Philadelphia's at the bottom of the league with Luzerne, so, you kind of feel confident, like you have a chance at that one. And, you never know. Lehigh Carbon and Montgomery, they're in the middle of the pack, but they can take you lightly, they can overlook you, and you never know what would happen.
You don't, but you saw some shades of good play. But again, when you don't have some girls that have never played basketball before, and you've come out with a team pressing and not able to handle the ball, those things are going to happen.
Yeah, it's a tough situation for Luzerne. They're kind of in a bind. They have players that have never played before, and you have to put them into action, and then you have girls working, and you have other things going on. So it's not the highest of priorities, but. They give a great effort. They don't quit. They have a couple girls that really know how to play, and they stay with it the whole way. And good luck to them the rest of the way.
Yeah, Doug and I are going to grab a glass of water, so Amanda Kuhl will take us the rest of the way in between games, and then when Doug and I return, we'll give you the pregame to the men's. There's the final score again. Men's coming up in about 15 minutes or so, but stay tuned here on MyTV. Amanda Kuhl with some special guests.